Okay. Welcome to the crypto live stream. Let's get right now with the current crypto fear greed index is at 34, so we're still in fear. I know last time we looked at it, it was like in the 70s, like last week. I think it was in the low 70s, 71 last week is where we last looked at the crypto fear greed index. So yes, we've had a massive. The last time I went live, I said I do see $2 incoming. Now I'll be honest, I did not think it was going to happen, and but last time we were live, we were between $2.80 and $2.90 on Orca. With the low for the day was $1.99, basically $1.98. Uh, that could still go lower if you don't stay above $2. Your next stop on Orca is $1.50, basically. We'll talk about that more in depth later. Well, let's kind of look at the crypto markets and see what's going on. If you guys are new, make sure you check out our Patreon. It is linked in my YouTube description. And we also have a Telegram. If you don't want to join the Patreon, you can join the Telegram, which is free to join. And then I give you updates on when I go live and all the good stuff in my Telegram. Free to join. The link to join that is, I believe, on TikTok. With that being said, let's kind of look at Bitcoin, and I'll give you a rundown of what's simply is continuing to be in a downtrend. The stock R site is also on a downtrend right now. The weekly time frame is still curving up, and now it's curving to the downside. So again, you're at the top of the channel on 3-day time frame, curve, call it $400. If Bitcoin makes a lower low than that, obviously we're in a massive downtrend. The 2-day time frame right now, any space that is in pattern, and that's like a pattern on Bitcoin, not a good sign on the daily time frame. Also, you're like about to lose a 200-day moving average, which is currently sitting at $61,600. So as of right now, you have lost that moving average, which is not a good look for Bitcoin. So we'll see what happens. But right now, it looks a lot more bearish to me than bullish. The 12-hour time frame, you've already lost it, which was all the way up there, 64,460. So again, I do see more downside coming unless you can get back above this key support here, 60,000, and stay above. Right now, you're basically testing that 60K time frame. You're probably making bear flags, which is like you're making a lower high on the one, you're not getting above the resistance. So this is a bear flag on the 1 hour time frame as far as I'm concerned. And I do see more downside incoming. If you want to get the measured move, you take it from the last local high, which would be right there, to the last local low, which was right there. I mean, your measured move for Bitcoin right now to the downside is $58,500. That would be the next target to the downside. And Bitcoin right now very well could do that because it's in a bear flag right now on the 1 hour time frame. The 33-minute time frame is also about making a lower high, as is the 15-minute. So again, I do see more downside incoming for Bitcoin. If you cannot, I mean, your next measure move to the downside is $58,600. We'll see what happens, but that is the bearish scenario right now. Is that Bitcoin is going to continue to drop and go to the downside. Also, like I said, 60,000 is weekly support. 65,500 is weekly resistance. So your next massive weekly support that I see, you have some support at 56,000, but your next macro local low on the weekly time frame was 53,600. That, as far as I'm, is the next massive support on the weekly time frame. So on the weekly time frame, your strong supports are 53,650, 60,000, and then above a 65,500 is the weekly resistance. Kind of just what we got going on right now. It does not look good for Bitcoin, and that is kind of what's going on. So, yeah. If you guys have requests for altcoins, let me know in the comment section below, and I'll look at them. I don't know if I'm connected. It says 3 people are watching on YouTube. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, tomorrow, not a lot. I mean, a dollar cost back average into these coins, but definitely I could see this going much lower to $1.50. But buying at $2 versus where I bought it initially, $2.50 to me is a good deal. Atom, which is one of my weekly holds, is not doing well at all. I'm starting to lose hope in it, but I also understand. I mean, here's the reason I'm losing hope, because I know the whole market's down, but the fact that Atom is making lower lows than it was in the last bear market is not good when we're technically in a bull market. That makes me think that Adam's kind of having bigger issues down the road. I mean, the fact it's making lows than where we were anymore into Adam, maybe that's going to be a mistake long term. But the fact it's making lower lows than we were in the bear market is not a good sign. I'm still, I'm going to hold my bags, but I'm maybe depressed is not the right word, but I'm down 50%. Um, so I most of my average buy on Adam, and I guess I could buy lower, but again, for right now, I'm just not buying Adam coin. So this is one I still believe in long term, but right now it's a little bit worrisome. It's definitely not. Also, like on the daily time frame, I also told this in my trading group, 6 cents. We'll see if we get there, but as of today, on the higher time frame side, on the stock R side, so we'll see what happens. But I could see it from now to $4.36. So right now, I'm still bearish on the markets, especially on Atom Coin and Orca. But Jasmine looks really bad too. Yeah, Jasmine 1.5 cents. You might have some local. You have a local low there at 1.8 cents, 1.87 cents. So if you hold that, then you can be good. But if you lose 1.8 cents, you're going to 1.5 cents on Jasmine. So Jasmine right now is not looking good either. So that is just kind of what's going on in the market. I don't know if I'm even live on YouTube because it's saying it's disconnected. But with that being said, guys, that's kind of my market update. And I don't see any requests. So I'll be back live Monday, 11 p.m. Central Time. Until then, trade safe. Have a great week. And I guess this was just a quick update for the markets that they look bad. And I do see more downside incoming going into Monday. So where do I think we'll be Monday on Bitcoin? I think Bitcoin will be between 58,000 and to resistance, unfortunately. And I do think we're going to eventually visit those weekly lows of 53,000 on Bitcoin, and we'll see what happens from there. But that's what I've got going on. I'm continuing to stay short on Atom Coin, and I will leave it at that. I'll be back live Monday, 11 p.m. Central Time. And until then, trade safe. Have a great weekend. And yeah, this is the last weekend without football, so I'm really excited about that. NFL returns on Thursday, so that should be fun to watch. It is preseason, but yeah, that's what we got going on in crypto. It looks bad to me. And also remember, September's are usually bearish months, which that's a month from today. So usually September's are bad too, so we could be in for a bloody next 2 months. We'll see what happens. I think at some point we're going to get a dead cat bounce here in August, but super short term, I do see more downside incoming for Bitcoin. That's all I got. I'll see you guys on Monday, 11 p.m. Central Time for our next live stream.